A lot of people say animals are more afraid of you than you are of them, and they're stupid. Now, don't get me wrong. Depending on the animal, it might be more afraid of you. Like, I'm sure a mouse will be horrified at the slightest glance of you. But I'd love to see that theory be tested when I'm staring down this thing. It may not kill me, but my reaction to it sure will. This is just one of the many animals I'll be going over in this list, so let's get into it. Imagine you're in Antarctica and you decide to go for a little swim in the -2-degree waters for some reason. You're having a fun time in the water, giggling gleefully to yourself. But you suddenly feel a sharp pain in your leg, along with a sickening crunch. You look down, and you see a leopard seal floating next to your leg, along with a big chunk taken from it. It was hiding under the ice, waiting for something to jump in the water to eat. And unluckily for you, you were that thing. Before you have any time to react, it grabs your leg and starts pulling you underwater. Even if you somehow break free, by the time you're back at the surface, you'll just be getting dragged right back down. Eventually, you'll drown or just bleed to death, and the seal will have quite the feast once you're out. Once again, you're swimming in the middle of the ocean. Apparently, you must be an idiot, because you clearly didn't learn your lesson from last time. Unbeknownst to your inattentive self, you don't notice an orca getting closer to you, until it breaches the water behind you and crushes your skull like a watermelon. At least it was quick, unlike this next one on the list. Imagine you're camping in a dense African forest until you suddenly have to pee. Like the idiot you are, you decide to leave the forest and pee in a pond until you see two bright eyes staring back at you over a hill. You've already got rocked twice today, and you're not wanting a third. Unless you do, I don't judge. So you turn around and book it back to your camp. You can hear distant barks and whimpers behind you, but you eventually make it back to camp. You hear a twig snap a few feet away and tell yourself that it's probably nothing to worry about, but even you know that's a lie. When you look at the direction of the snap, you see the head of an African wild dog, and then another, and another. But as you look around, you start to feel more confident. These guys aren't nearly as scary as a lion or a tiger. So you stand up and get ready for a fight until they jump at you. These guys are definitely not the most dangerous animals on this list, but if you think that gives you any sort of chance in winning this fight, then those teeth tearing your flesh apart have something else to say about that. Which would be pretty brutal, by the way. After regaining your bearings from getting curb stomped last night, you decide that maybe Africa isn't for you. You decide to instead go on a hike in the Alaskan wilderness. While you take in the scenery and look in the small pond for fish, you feel something tap you on the shoulder. The second you look up, you see a grizzly bear staring back at you with its hand raised. You're then smacked in the face so hard, your neck snaps backward. Yikes, I'd get that checked out. Despite having the worst day of your life, you decide to sit down on the beach, hoping to have some form of relaxation. Suddenly, you hear pounding footsteps behind you, and when you turn around, you see a cassowary full sprinting at you. You turn around, hoping it goes away, even though you're sure it won't. It jumps up and kicks you in the throat, preventing you from breathing. Eventually, you suffocate and bleed out. It stands over you, waving goodbye as you close your eyes. Thank you for watching my dumb video. I spent a lot of time on this, and I hope it was worth it in the end. If you want more videos like this, like and subscribe. Goodbye, people.